Dude, he's spreading cheeks unconsensually. Hey, y'all, it's Going Bad People, the pod where I talk about being a really, really good woman and sometimes a bad person. I just had an intrusive thought. What? I just had a thought about how the universe is making me. The universe is like, bitch, you want to host. You talking host. You need to go pod. Mm-hmm. And the universe is now making it like, bitch, no, go pod. Yeah.
2 hours later.
Every time I be about to say some bullshit, Indy look at me.
There we go. Yeah, posture.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. See? You see the difference?
Okay, this works. I just want to make sure I sounded good. Okay, I think this is cool.
You sound great. You sound amazing.
Thank you.
It looks good.
You look good. You know, everything's just so good.
Everything's so good.
I am ready. Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, my name's Malika Lee, if y'all didn't know. And who else do we have here today?
Indy.
Swing the camera to Indy. Swung camera. Okay, camera swung.
Never.
Indy likes staying behind the camera.
I love it.
It's okay. She's like the voice behind the curtains from The Wizard of Oz. We was all wondering who it was. Oh, no, from The Oz.
No, because he was a bad person. I don't want to be him. I want to be more like the son from the Teletubbies.
To figure out how to insert a picture of you as the sun baby, because that's funny. As y'all know, this is technically our third episode, but it might be the second episode that y'all see,
or first or third.
I don't know what episode this is going to be, but I do know the last episode I recorded will be on Patreon if y'all want to see it. It was random. It was very intrusive-y. It was very entertaining. I can say that.
Mm-hmm. Very intrusive-y.
Very intrusive-y.
Yeah. So
it's not like this. This is going to be more like, oh, I'm washing dishes. Let me listen to good women. Mm-hmm. I'm walking my dog. I wonder what the good women have to say. That's more so what I'm going for. So since y'all know what I'm going for, we're introducing topics again. And I have some things to bitch out. Girl.
Yeah.
I have a motherfucking... I'm in the hood now. For everybody who doesn't know, I used to live with my parents. Shout out to my mom and dad.
Shout out to them.
Dad, I love you. You my everything. I used to live with my mom and dad, and it was really cool because I always had a roof over my head. Well, most of the time I had a roof over my head. If I wasn't getting kicked out, I had a roof over my head. But it was really cool because my dad and, you know, my mom is a little bougie. She was very heavy on us staying in the county. For everybody who is not located in the Philadelphia area or the tri-state area, which is, what's tri-state? Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's where Dr. Doofenshmirtz was? He get me from Jersey.
He definitely gave Jersey.
He gave Jersey. I know he was from Jersey. You know what? I could definitely see Phineas being from North and Ferb being from like Camden. But Phineas' mom was like, yo, I fell in love. We're moving. And now we're in Newcastle.
Ooh, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Phineas definitely gave like Fishtown.
That's funny. That's funny. Candace was from North.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Candace was definitely from North.
For sure. Candace was from North. She went to Little Flower, like
little bad North John. You know. But yeah, so my mom, my dad were very heavy on staying in the county. They like the suburban areas of Philadelphia and the tri-state and whatnot. But now, because I don't live with my dad, I live in the hood. Yay!
Shout out to the hood.
Can y'all hear me clapping? It wasn't my cheeks, my hands. Oh. Yay!
And what does that mean for you?
That means that one, parking is a bitch. Parking is a bitch. I got into I didn't get an argument. The lady kind of got an argument with my man because I really don't argue if my man is around. Am I put up? I'm giving housewife today. But yeah, so people will argue with you for anything. We were parking and he tapped her car and she was like, "You just hit my car." Girl, ain't nobody worried about that motherfucking Mazda, bitch. Ain't nobody worried about that. Girl, she was acting like she was in a Bentley.
No parking.
No parking. It's no parking. Oh my God. Summertime is water bugs outside. Palmetto bugs. I know because I did the research because I was scared. That wasn't good. Soon as I seen them outside, I called the exterminator and I was like, "Hey, can you come spray my house just in case?"
He probably was like, "Oh, she's not from here."
Yeah, no. Yeah, because I had the bug spray. I was spraying all the corners just in case.
Okay.
I was terrified. And today I walked to the hair store. I don't remember the last time I walked to the hair store. So I had a flat tire and I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll just walk to the hair store. Y'all niggas is aggressive out here. I don't know if it's aggressive. What's the word? Outgoing. There we go. Because I want to use better words for black men. Words with better.
Y'all are so outgoing.
Y'all are so outgoing.
Very outgoing.
Girl, so I'm walking to the hair store. I'm walking. That's the story. I'm walking. The fact that I even decided to walk through this neighborhood was crazy.
Okay, so you're walking and you're realizing.
I'm realizing that it is so many men on so many corners. I'm thinking, okay, cool. I'm gonna walk past this corner of men. That's it. Cause you know how it is when you're a girl, you're walking, you act like you texting, you scroll through Instagram. It's like, whew. Girl, another corner. It's so.
I gotta fake another phone call.
What? Hello. Yeah, I left the Glock with me. You need it. Like it was so many men on so many corners, and they were polite. Their form of polite. They were sure. Like, and I'm not gonna say that catcalling. I've never experienced catcalling. I've always experienced catcalling. I'm a bad bitch. Like, come on. But when you're walking and experiencing catcalling, it's like,
damn, can I get some turbo jets on these feet?
Yo, I should have worn my Heelys.
It's like at that point, I'm about to get on the bus.
Yo,
I'm about to just get on the bus and get off at the next
I was about to pay $25 for a Transpass just for one ride. At that point, like, do septic use phones now? Because back when I was on the bus, oh girl, yeah, I should have did that because that shit was insane. So I'm walking towards the
hair store.
I messed some words up towards the hair store, and all I hear is yo. I'm walking, okay. Yo, I'm speed walking. Yo, you don't hear me? I'm running.
I'm sprinting. And now he's sprinting.
Now me and him in a fucking 400-meter race. Like, this shit was crazy.
To the hair store.
To get some bundles. All I wanted was some bundles and a fucking gots to be spray. That's all I wanted. And all I hear is yo, can I talk to you? Excuse me. That's my favorite one. Excuse me, not X. No X, just excuse me. That shit was hilarious. Excuse. And I understand it because it's like, maybe y'all are looking for a pretty baby mom. You know, everybody does want a first pretty baby mom. That's how I felt. Now, did it feel good to know that, like, okay, because I was at my worst, y'all. I was at my worst. The hair was actually the before this. So I had in my old Coily Ray braids, it was busted, it was frizzy. It was a lot of things. And it's like, y'all still think I'm pretty? Thanks. But on the other hand, them niggas bite. Like, them niggas really bite. Like, you'll be walking, and if you walk on the same street and you pass them, You're looking forward, straight forward like this. I'm not even gonna look left. I'm not looking right. I'm not looking no way. I'm looking straight forward. I might as well be disassociating how I'm walking. And the next thing you know, y'all pass, the man turn around. You see it in your peripheral. Because I'm a woman, so my peripheral go.
My peripheral go behind
here,
my head.
Here. And if I'm in danger, it's like here. All I see is, yo, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Can I talk? No, you can't. And then it's like, when I'm going to tell them, oh, I got a boyfriend, they probably like, okay, so why you walking? We had a flat. They gonna be like, bitch, why he ain't Uber you?
He don't got tires in his pocket.
Like, well, he not gonna put you on his back and take you there? Like, why he not doing it? That was insane. It was just a very
whole time they standing there too with no car.
Bro.
But let's not talk about that.
Come on. But it was a very eye-opening experience. I love the hood. I can say that. I'm appreciative of it. I go into the hair store, nobody stares at me. You go into the poppy store. Oh, there's poppy stores. There's poppy stores in every corner. And I know y'all are probably gonna be like, bitch, you never been to the hood before? I have. But it's so convenient. The hood is a very convenient place. But yeah, that was a very interesting trip. Just being a woman. It's just a part of being a woman, I guess. I guess catcalling is a part of being a woman.
It is.
Being a woman is hard. You know it's really hard?
What?
Periods fucking suck. No, chill, let me not say that, because I don't need y'all checking. I don't need them checking my my ovaries and when they dropping and all that. Ovaries dropping next month. Lock in or lock out. Yeah, no, periods suck. I'm struggling. I feel as though women go through so much that when our periods are on, we should have a holiday.
I would love
that. 2 days. I'm not even asking for that much, because I do know for most people it's like the third and the fourth day be the worst. For me, it's the third. The third day is debilitating. Like a period cramp. A man has never had a period cramp. I tried to tell somebody that period cramps and childbirth are fucking terrible. In childbirth, most women tell me that it feels like period cramps on 1,000. I said, hey, sir, I'm terrified of having babies because childbirth sounds terrible. He said, you know, people been shot. You think being shot is like pushing something out your pussy? Have you ever put something out your penis hole? Ever? I've never heard of no woman have a baby and not feel it. If you are a woman and you are going through cramps right now, I am with you.
We are rooting for you.
I am rooting for you. Also, jobs should make it mandatory that women have 3 days off a month just for periods. Just for periods. Now, should you be able to do whatever you want with those days and those hours? Yeah, for sure. But I do think it's very important for women to have that luxury because it's so hard. Imagine going through extreme cramps, debilitating cramps. You're hunched over and you're at a front desk like, hi, my name is Malika Lee. How may I help you? And then you're just being screamed at on the other side of the phone. Or a customer is in front of you cursing you out. I'm literally pushing a pre-baked embryo out of my puss right now. Do you think I give a fuck about your coupon? I don't. I don't care about that coupon. I literally have bigger eggs to fry. I feel like women deserve so much more. We really do. We really do. Yeah. Women do deserve so much more. Give women more, give men less. Give women more initial believing.
Give women more credibility.
That's the word.
Please give women more credibility.
Initial believing is trademarked by us now because credibility has been working. I'm an initial believer. I feel like people were not taking the Diddy situation super seriously. I think right now people are not taking it seriously as they need to.
At all.
It's a bunch of jokes. Okay, I do understand he's the diddler. It's a lot going on, but it's a lot more serious than people are understanding. This is sex trafficking. This is real life. This is a extreme, huge sex trafficking case that we're seeing being broke down. Not only sex trafficking, but physical, mental, emotional, and psychological abuse.
And financial.
And financial abuse. We're watching so many different forms of abuse happen. Mm-hmm. We're watching...
And trauma.
It's like a trilogy of just bullshit. And the fact that we're just laughing, I'm not laughing, but everybody's laughing about it on the internet is so fucked up.
Like, he has children.
He has daughters. But fuck just that, he has sons. And it's been a lot of, you know what, credibility to everybody who could possibly be a victim. Credibility to everybody who could possibly be a victim, because it wasn't just women that's just affected by this. It was a bunch of men too. That's insane. Like, I'm my brain isn't even braided right now, because when I think about it, I get so flustered. This is the same man that decided, I'm changing my name to Love because I want to spread love and positivity. And this is what you choose to fucking do with it? He's spreading cheeks unconsensually. This is...
That's not funny, but I did not think he was gonna say he was spreading cheeks.
He's spreading.
No, that was hilarious. I didn't think. I'm saying the top of this situation.
Because he really is. He's spreading the cheeks, and he's fucked up. He is. And I knew something was super freaky about that nigga. When he had that big ass fucking extra large Magnum fucking California condom bed. Like, I knew something was a problem. Why you got this big ass bed outside trying to get people on it? Trying to get people to lay on this bed. Why did you have... Let's talk about that. Like I'm talking to him. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, we about to bring him. Yeah,
Sean. No, y'all can't bring him to me. It's not gonna be good at all. I'm like, so what started this? Did something happen to you? So are you a victim, victimizing other people? Do you think that's okay? Yeah? No?
You're making jokes. I honestly feel what you're saying though. Like, his family, his children, the people that are close to him should be considered, because they're just as much, like, they're at risk, if not more than his actual victims. My biggest concern, because I feel like for his victims, they can at least hide their identity. At the very minimum, they could obtain some sort of privacy to go heal. And I wish healing on all of those people, because that's fucked up. I've said that's fucked up 30 times while talking about this shit, because that's fucked up. But who I'm also very concerned about the twins and the baby, because, like, I don't think people are taking them into consideration. While it's all of the jokes and the ha-ha-has, this is these girls' real life. Like, this is their real life. Every day they wake up, it's never going to be no sense of normalcy for them. They're not going to be able to just go and live their lives and everything just be like, okay, this is cool. Like, what he did is affecting the victims, the family of the victims, and also your own personal family. So do you think, because, like, at first, obviously, they were already, like, known for being his daughters. So, like, do you think that because, like, the impact that this has on his legacy has made it different? You know what? When it comes to legacy, that is something that you have to try your hardest to preserve. You really, really have to try your hardest to preserve. For example, my dad, he is known for being a bougie Jamaican and thinking he's better than everybody. But do very good for himself.
But I was about to say, is it really your legacy, or is it just you standing on principle? You standing on what it is,
principle,
on who you are as a person. Like, as long as you are yourself through and through, your legacy is going to be what it is.
It's going to be what it is.
His legacy was what it was. We just didn't know about it. But all those people in Hollywood, they clearly knew. So his legacy to them was still the same.
It's still the same. I feel like it's not going to change for everybody who already knew. They're probably still going to be like, oh, it's Diddy. But do y'all not think y'all are part of the problem? I feel like for people to watch these crimes, these wrongdoings, I'm looking at y'all. For everybody who has watched the diddle and didn't say anything, y'all are a part of the problem. Y'all are just as wrong as him, honestly. Because I think everybody learned in school, it was like, if you're a bystander, you are also a willing participant. Like, it's no way you seen him do what he did to these people and you're just like, okay, this is fine. I have no problem with it. At one point, do we band together? I feel like his legacy is definitely fucked. It's fucked. There's a lot of artists right now.
No pun intended.
Ooh, that was spicy. I should never said that. My bad, y'all. There's a lot of artists right now who are ruining their legacy. I'm not going to speak on anybody specifically because y'all are psychotic. And I know y'all are psychotic because I used to be one of y'all. I just never felt like it was my job to like go as far as people go. But I think it comes a time when artists and just entertainers in general, or athletes, or whoever you are, to make yourself somebody, I think it comes a time when you have to just be like, okay, this is what I did, and I'm going to let my work speak for itself. I don't have to put myself in the midst of drama. I don't have to do a bunch of controversial things. I can just sit back and just go be an artist.
I don't have to be corrupt.
I don't have to be corrupt. And y'all be corrupting yourselves.
You know who else I feel like corrupt themselves?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
I feel bad talking about Isis. I feel bad talking about Isis because I loved Ice. It's been a lot of people talking about how they're like, damn, I knew it was something I ain't like about this bitch.
It was never nothing for you. We know you were an Ice Spice fan.
Yeah, everybody was trying to dye their hair that color.
Everybody was flexi rods and
perm bras, because that was a wet perm set. That was a wet perm set with a lot of body rep lotion.
There you go. You know.
That's what that was. Isis, because her name is Isis. Mm-hmm. Isis, on one hand, it sucks that it's like everybody's coming out and be like, yeah, fuck this bitch. Like, she did this to me. Well, she did this to me. That shit sucks. I feel like it's typically not good to gang up on people when bad things happen. But she did the most. Like when Cleo dropped her tell-all, because if y'all don't know what happened,
there's something very wrong with somebody that is only friends with somebody for their aesthetic. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I should have never let you take my swag. I should have never even gave you a piece of it.
Cleo Trapper went on tour with Ice. Ice asked her like a few days before she decided to go, and Ice treated her very, very bad. If y'all want to know, it's on TikTok. It's everywhere on TikTok.
The same way you told me that I was going to be good, why is your production saying that I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad? Chicken salad? I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad?
And the hairstylist came out. The DJ came out. Everybody has been coming out to say things about it. And Ice did not do a very good job at... She didn't do a good job at trying to defend herself, because she really got on a Twitter space and was like, you forgot how we was at the Italian restaurant and you ate all the fucking food. The waiter said you ate your food so fucking fast, you fucking vacuum.
After she just talked about how you didn't feed her.
She just told everybody how you didn't feed her. How it go? And come to find out, everybody ate.
Everybody ate.
Crazy, right? When Cleo said that, I was on the edge of my seat. Like, I was on the edge of my seat. I waited hours for the last part. Like, I literally would get up every couple hours to see the next part. Is that messy of me? Yes. Actually, her post notification was turned on. It makes me feel vindicated. It makes me feel so vindicated because it's been a lot of situations where I feel like, yeah, bitch, I'm about to start my who the fuck did I marry? But I just know it just wouldn't. It's just that's not me. But I'm glad there's people out here to do it.
Listen, Cleo gonna do it for us. Cat Williams gonna do it for us.
Yeah. Is gonna
Carisha gonna do it for us.
Carisha's definitely gonna do it.
Everybody's gonna do it for us, and y'all just gonna have to see.
I did it for y'all on Patreon. Like,
might have did it for the Vine.
Might have did it for Vine. Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm glad that. No, I'm not glad that people get to learn from this, but I think it's a very good learning experience. Growing up, a lot of the time, we do hear from our moms that everybody you meet isn't a friend for everything. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
You got different friends for different things.
You got different friends for different things, and also, my mom told me growing up a lot, that bitch don't like you because she's jealous of you.
And they ate.
And they come to find out,
everybody
ate. She was right some of the times. I had a best friend at one point who I quickly learned that was the case. I quickly learned that. But yeah, that woman was right. And when it comes to having a friend that's not for everything, I guess maybe Ice was not the friend for everything. And you could tell she didn't treat Cleo like the friend for everything either. Because Cleo was telling us how she was saying that Ice makes everything a moment. Everything's like for looks and for views. So like when the whole Ice Spice isn't black, and then she started saying that she was Nigerian. The next thing you know, her and Cleo are at a fucking basketball game. Cause guess who's actually Nigerian? Cleo. Cleo is actually Nigerian. That is why her butt is so big. That is why she has a nice body. Like that girl flag is green, white, and green. She do not play. She don't. She even said it. She was like, "Girl, I come from money. You was broke. I'm Nigerian. What you think that mean? Hustle." And I get that because you know how foreign people and Caribbean people are when it comes to like working.
To go back on what you said though about every friend not being for everything, I think that women get that confused a lot, and we get really close and we build relationships, and then we think that our friends are good for everything. And men have, I will give y'all that, the men listening, watching, y'all have a better handle on which friends are good for which things.
They do. You will not see, you brought this up earlier, you will not see a man have friends that he hoop with, and then he'll go trap with them, and then they'll go to parties together, and then they'll all come to his baby shower. It's usually a separate group.
And those are not his friends from work.
It's usually a separate group for everything. Each thing has a separate group. And they don't try to bunch their friends together either. We as women definitely bunch our friends. And I'm a victim of it. I have done it before. But it's just because like, I'm like, oh, bitch, I love you. Bitch, I love you too. Like, let's just all love each other. And I had to learn over time. That is not smart. And if I really know my friend, I'll know what friend to bunch her up with or him. Like everybody, if you have a friend that's super hype and excited and super loud, do not sit them next to your quiet tea drinking friend. That don't even make sense. This friend don't drink. She do yoga. You know what I'm saying? She read her Bible every day. Fire. You feel me? She's like a super good, wholesome, non-drug taking alcoholic woman. Like you feel me? Why would you sit her next to the crash out? That don't make sense.
Don't do that. I feel like women will do that a lot and then be mad when it does not work out.
It's like, well, why y'all don't like each other? She literally just told you how she could not stand this bitch at her job that was just like your friend. Why would you do that? That is not good math. Sometimes as women, we don't math. We just emotion.
Mm-hmm. And we be selfish. We be thinking like, oh, you're my friend and you're my friend, so y'all gonna be friends because y'all both my friend. And it's like, no, they still got to be friends with each other.
That's true.
They still got to like each other. They're not going to like. Girls might bond over mutual hate, but they will not bond over mutual like. It don't matter how much y'all like the same person.
Yeah, damn.
It don't
so
matter
real.
how much y'all like
It
the
don't
same
matter.
person. If y'all not cool, y'all not cool. But what I will say is,
If y'all hate the
hate
same
the
thing,
same stuff, it's a little bit easier for some reason.
I think because the emotion of hate is a lot stronger than the emotion of like, because you could like something, it's like, oh, I really like this. But it's like, if I fucking hate something, nothing is going to make me like it. If I like something, something could make me hate it. But if I hate it, nothing can make me like it.
Mm-hmm.
Hate is so strong. I want to be a hate.
You are love. I'm sorry.
I was about to say I'm a little bit of a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm a dislike. I used to be a hater and a disliker. I used to hate and dislike everything. But you know,
yeah. Now you're. I'll give you that. You're a disliker.
I'm a disliker.
Heavy
now.
unliker. Heavy thumbs down.
I was told yesterday that I complain about everything. I am pretty complaining. That is okay. Something I have not been complaining about though is literature. I have not been complaining too much about literature lately. I am on a reading spree.
Good books.
If you want to know the books I've been reading, I don't know if it's going to be here, if I'm going to put it here, but like shit, it might be. That'll be my Instagram. And where I'll be posting my books, I'll start posting my books. But I've been reading. Okay, so before I used to be on Wattpad. I was a Wattpad kid growing up. I used to read nothing but urban love stories and smut. And then I became obsessed with Dave East. So, you know, those two kind of go hand in hand if you know anything about the fan fiction community. Urban love books, love August Alsina back in the day, because I know things are different. They loved August. They loved
Mindless
Behavior, Dave East, Diggy Simmons. It was somebody else. Recently, I've been seeing Lil TJ, Moneybag Yo for some reason. Moneybag Yo, Ari.
Okay, this is getting weird. Anyway, back to what you've been reading.
Yeah, no, they love a lot of the people. That's how the fan fictions was going. I wasn't reading those. I'm from back in the day. But now I've switched over from like love-based books, because I noticed for some over and over and over, it's just, I'm a good girl from some part of the area that he's not from, and I ran into the biggest drug lord and we fell in love and he got shot and I nursed him to health, or I'm a nurse and he's a drug dealer, like that type shit. Now I'm reading exclusively black thriller books.
How's that going?
It's going fucking great. I wanted to read more thrillers like that guy who be writing them books about them clowns and shit, like more of that. But it's just, I would read it and no shade to the white people, it would just be so white. I'm like, I'm not seeing or hearing my people. And I feel like getting into a book where people talk and look like me is just, it's a different experience as somebody who is an experienced reader. So once I started diving into black thriller books, I wish I could say who they are, but please go on my Instagram. It's so good. Like, they'll explain the character getting up and they're like, oh yeah, she came outside in her bonnet because she heard a ruckus. Now I threw my hair in a messy bun, but I came outside in my bonnet. I opened my door and stood on my stoop. That's so black. That's so black. It just feels like I'm watching myself or watching my cousins. But
we need more black authors.
We need more black authors. We really, really do. It was one about ballerinas. It was another one about gentrification. And it gave the history of New York and the immigration and the gentrification of like Brooklyn, I believe it was. And then within the story, should I tell them?
No.
I'm not going to tell y'all.
Read it.
But just know it's a really, really big twist. And it's also a white person in the book. And they try to do the white person fragility thing. And they learn like, yo, that shit is actually not cool. That's not going to pop fly here. But I am feeling so fulfilled by reading these books. Because my everyday life isn't being surrounded by, oh, he's a drug dealer and he did this and this is my man and da-da-da. I wanted to read books that was super male decentered. Like, yes, the character can have like a love interest, but I do not want the whole book to be about him and her and what they're going through and how they're making it.
Yeah, and they're always being this Beauty and the Beast
Yes.
composition. Like, it could just be She could just be in love, and she could be in love with a regular person. He don't got to be a super killer.
Yeah, 'cause that's what it's been. These books recently, everybody who happens to have a relationship or be in love, they're regular people. It's not no super hood drug dealer, man. If I want that, I can go down the street. That is fine. But it's like, I don't need to read about that. Also, I am in a very big point in my life where I am super non-male centered. I'm decent. I've been decentering men for a while, but right now it's kind of funny because I'm in a relationship. So it's like, how do you decenter men if you're in a relationship? It's like,
You center yourself.
I center myself. And at one point in the beginning of the relationship, I was very male centered. It was just like, oh, my man, my man, my man, my man. But now it's like, okay, I have this to do, I have that to do, I have this to do. This is my day, and I get to see my man at the end of the day. He's like the gift after doing all of my responsibilities. But my day is not surrounded by what he's doing. Where is he going? Oh, I wonder if he ate. Like, I think about him frequently through the day, but I am very, very focused on like my regular life, because how fulfilled can you be with your life if your life is surrounded by men? And crazy enough, you kind of touch on these things when you read these thriller books, because you're seeing a whole story of people doing things and living life, but it's not about them being in love or dating or heartbreaks. Yo, this shit is fire. Y'all gotta read these books. I'm about to really start posting them. They're so good. Like, they're so good.
That and touch grass, like, you know.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes go hug your dad.
And your mom.
Yes,
And your siblings.
and your siblings. And get a cat.
Get a cat.
Get a cat. That'd be the problem. I think most of y'all go through everything y'all go through because y'all don't got a cat. Oh my gosh. That was fun. I feel like I got a lot off my chest. Do you want to do good one, bad people? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have a new segment, because this is also technically a new pod. Yeah. Good woman and bad person of the week, where I will be telling you my good woman and my bad person. Because can a woman ever really be bad? You can't be bad if you have ovaries.
I mean,
You know, give and take.
you might make some like unsavory decisions,
but they're never like bad. They're never like boo.
Mm-hmm.
My good woman of the week is going to be Lotto. Lotto is my good my good woman of the week. Lotto is my good woman of the week because she dropped Brokey. A bunch of people on Twitter was like, "Oh, this nigga broke, this bitch broke," and she decided to say, "Hey, why are y'all calling people with jobs that are hardworking broke? That's not a brokey." And to show you that's not a brokey, everybody who does the brokey challenge at their 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Which is a challenge with people who are at 9 to 5 doing the brokey challenge at their jobs. And she's going to choose whoever does the best brokey challenge to her to come and fly out and go to an island or something like that. I'm not sure exactly where they're going, but they're going somewhere. And they're doing something and they're getting money. And I think she's a good woman for that, because it's kind of like she was able to step outside her body and remember, like, yo, that used to be me. Mm-hmm. Like, I used to be a regular person. Not saying she's not regular, but she is a star. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Lotto. And she decided to take that moment of people talking bad about others who are working really hard and was like, hey, let's shine some light on people who have jobs. Like, having a job is important. And I love that. Oh, I just hit the mic, y'all. I love that because I say it all the time. Why are we being rappers when we need plumbers? We need HVAC technicians. Why are we being I almost said strippers, but I love strippers. So why are we being like influencers? Like, everybody in the world is an influencer, but why are we doing that instead of being a mechanic?
Or teaching. Influence these children.
Influence these kids.
But also, I think that it shows how celebrities can have like that humility and like that empathy, and it's good to be vulnerable, because like if she was to get online and just not say nothing, or if she was to get online and be like, well, y'all mad because y'all broke, y'all not up like me, it'd be a whole different thing. But the fact that she's addressing, like, you know, she's normal and she was a regular person, she's I don't know if she's worked a 9 to 5 before, but you know,
I wonder if she did, because I remember
she's been in the game since she was a kid. So I don't know if I wouldn't assume that she's never worked. She's probably had jobs,
Yeah.
but like I don't know if she's worked like the typical 9 to 5. Of,
but if
like,
anything, she's seen her parents work.
mm-hmm.
They definitely have regular jobs.
You've been around hardworking people. You've seen struggle. You've seen something.
Yeah, and it's like,
so,
you actually
yeah.
appreciate the work that's been put in.
Mm-hmm. I agree. She is a good woman.
She's a good woman. She's flourishing. She had that little 1-2 with that lady, and it didn't stop anything. And I think that's beautiful.
It didn't stop anything, because you can't stop motion.
You can't stop what's meant for somebody. What's ordained. What's preordained. Whatever is meant to be will be. You can't stop that
at all.
Good woman.
Great woman.
This
Bad
is gonna
person.
hurt to say.
Bad person.
My bad person of the week is Phaedra Parks.
Phaedra. We hope you listen to this, but we hope that you don't. But we hope that you do.
Yeah, I hope you listen to it, but I hope you don't. So somebody interviewed. Well, it was like paparazzi, and they was asking Phaedra how she felt about the Diddy situation. Phaedra said, "Everybody is innocent until proven guilty." She's right. You know, she ate that one little thing, because technically everybody is innocent until proven guilty. But we know that he's guilty. You know, like when you think about the victims and they see that, how you think they're gonna feel? Like, do you want people to remember that your response to the Diddy situation was, oh, well, we don't really know if he's wrong for real? You feel me? It's kind of giving me like, but not Kels, like not him. Or like kind of when people are like, yeah, that grown man was talking to that little girl, but these little girls be fast. It kind of gave me that kind of vibe. Like, why are we not just keeping it a bean? If you could keep it anything, keep it a bean.
Yeah.
You could keep it so many ways, but a bean is going to be the easiest. Like, she did not keep it a bean at all. Not a fan, Phaedra. You are my bad person of the week. That's my bad person.
Okay.
And that sucks, because I love how she look. She be, oh my gosh. Oh wow, we're at the end of the episode. That's interesting. It's interesting that we're at the end of the episode, and I feel like this flowed very well. I feel very calm. I felt very happy to speak to y'all. Hopefully y'all hear me in y'all eardrums.
And watch me on your TV screen.
I'm not going to get too sentimental, because I will cry, because I somehow always cry when I'm talking to y'all. But I just want to thank everybody who has been sticking by my side for however long, like 9 months that I've been gone, and that things have not been up and running and posted and whatnot. It's been a lot of pods and entertainment groups have been made in the wake of us, and a lot have died in the wake of me. But I'm thankful that I am able to still keep doing what I love. And I think me recording this is a testament to how much I actually love this, because I could have gave up. I could have just stopped, and I chose not to. I chose to keep going, not kept going. I chose to keep going. So yeah, just a thanks y'all. Thanks y'all for tuning in. This has been another episode, a great episode of Good Woman, Bad People, where I'm your host, Malika Lee, and I am a good woman, and I am actually a great woman. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Fuck is you talking about? Can't nobody fuck with me. I can't be fucked with. They can't fuck with me. Shit. I'll see y'all next week.